after bar after bar after bar after bar. I'm too persistent with increment, no cast. Get it on my own, no collab. Hey, now I just noticed in my last reaction that I just did of Airstyle with JK and Mist and that, brother. Normally I don't realize things like this and that because I ain't concentrating that hard, man. You get me? But I think Airstyle is literally doing this on purpose and he's going from city to city. Obviously he did London with Scraps and Pot of Paper, then he did Birmingham with JK and Mist. Now he's actually in Liverpool and them thing there with Mazza L20 and still Brickin and literally using the exact same blueprint Mazza used in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Which is something that people do in terms of remixing a song and again and again and again, but people just don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? But this was done on like a big scale. Or when Mazza did it, it was done on a big scale and everyone was tuned into every single one of that, bro. And I like that Airstyle's doing this and staying in our faces because he's in and out, disappearing, comes back again, disappearing, comes back again. You get me? I was saying Manchester's the next place that he needs to hit, but let's get into it. Let's see what I go on. Beat's ridiculous, by the way. I keep saying that, fam. Yeah. I think it's in the same spot every single time as well. I like that. I feel you.
8-side shit, nigga. You already know what it is. Scouse remix, you get me?
Check it.
Look, I'm a beast when it comes to this shit. I spit flames, I'm hot. These man are all tits. I'll clip brains with Glocks from like a 30-meter range. So don't get sprayed by the shot. I got some sick kids that'll break in your crib for your crop. And they only use a screwy for the lock. And don't wake up and try and come running out with no talk. Cause that 4-4 cannon's like Shannon. It's big and it pops dead loud. It's not a little too. So if I press this once, then all your mates are running off. Cause he can tell by the way the shit pops and the decibels that somebody's head's coming off. If it touches, your boys will be going home on crutches. If whites have crutches with this shank, he didn't get out the butchers. All these other niggas are just busters, writing dead bars, that's that shit I don't fuck.
Now the foundation of each one is the same and that, but he keeps changing his verse and I gotta commend that 10,000 times in that way, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously I hadn't listened to the first one in a while, then I had obviously listen to the Mist and JK one and that, bro. And I didn't want to say it then, but yeah, it's confirmed. He keeps changing certain things about the verses and that, bro. But the foundation's pretty much the same and that. You get me? It's the same kind of scenario and that, bro. But then he changed certain things and that. But each one is just colder than the other one. You know what I'm saying?
With the shank, he didn't get out the butchers. All these other niggas are just busters, writing dead bars. That's that shit I don't fuck with. So the mix. Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got it. Make sure you got that shit. And if
okay, he wasn't moving like that. Let's relax. Obviously, this is from the gentleman and them thing there. Broski was crazy. He was one of the craziest. I don't even know what to call him and that, but he went this crazy and that. He didn't pull up with the beads and the Bible and that shouting outside man's yard and them thing there.
You ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
Aystar already told you, go and cop that shit. But don't be a little scruff and try and rob that shit. I'm like Freddy with a shotty, how he shot that prick. He tried to run like Jethro, but he's not that quick. Live a day in my shoes, but he might not fit. Air Max 95.
I'm glad them are watching the good series Behind the Walls and that, bro. You get me? Because actually naming certain things and that happened in it. I've only watched like episode 2 or 3. I think that's where I stopped and that. I still got the other half and that to watching them thing there, but there's a lot of stuff that's out right now that I'm watching that are kind of priority in them thing there, bro. But I'm glad man them Behind the Walls are still watching good TV and that, bro. It's needed, man, to take your mind off things every once in a while.
But we call them 110s. I'm a scouser from the pool, we don't fold or bend. Kept wigs with Monterex trackies on trend. Brother from another mother, no we're not friends. So if you touch one of mine, you're getting
if he continued that, brother, from another mother, like if he continued that exact same flow pattern and that, yeah, that would have been a shellers thing still.
I'm a scouser from the pool, we don't fold or bend. Kept wigs with Monterex trackies on trend. Brother from another mother, no we're not friends. So if you touch one of mine, you're getting smoked, that's revenge. They're like Mazza, when's the remix dropping? Help me find that. Put it on your iPhone, put it on your iPad, stream it on Spotify, play it on your iMac, put it on the radio, your speakers getting hijacked. Or you can go on Apple Music and buy that. So go and cop that shit, cause it's like that.
And I think this is the exact same person that we've been seeing in the videos and that, bro. Shout out to him for using the same person and that, you know what I'm saying, bro? If I'm not mistaken, this is the exact same brother and that we've been seeing in the videos.
Stream it on Spotify, play it on your iMac, put it on the radio, your speakers getting hijacked. Or you can go on Apple Music and buy that. So go and cop that shit, cause it's like that.
Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got it. Make sure you
Bro,
got
even that right there, bro, if you can get it on Apple Music. Yo, once upon a time, bro, pirate radio, bro. Once upon a time, you can put our things on certain playlists and that. Now it's just available for everyone and that. We got our music on Spotify, got our music on Apple and that, bro. All of these different streaming platforms and them thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. Can't even lie to you. One day we had to do illegal ish just to get our shit out there and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now and that, bro, come on now, man. Anyone can do their thing and that, bro. Man, them are eating.
that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
Aystar already told you, go cop that shit. Man said there's a Scouse, I had to cop that quick. G-lock with a drum, I had to cop that switch. And send the kids round there to go and drop that prick. Make sure you get them. Hella brooms and mops, got some shooters round me that might burn your top. And if you're rocking Njies, man, I'll jerk your watch. Cause I'm the boss.
Damn, blood. Nah, that Liverpool accent is lethal, though. I already told you guys, when it comes to this rapping thing and that, bruv, you guys are one of the coldest and that, bruv. Your accent just puts you on a completely different caliber and that, especially when you're good at the flows and interchanging within the pockets and body popping within the pockets. You guys are crazy with it. But just regular speaking and that, you guys might have top 10 worst accents in the world and that. I'm just saying and that, bruv. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. But when it comes to this music thing, though, you guys are undeniable. That's a fact and that. Just when you man are speaking and that, you just hear this guy sounding like he just woke up in the morning and had phlegm in his throat and that, bruv. Just speaking, you know. Just speaking. You telling me speaking just made you do that action with your body and that crazy.
Man said there's a Scouse, I had to cop that quick. G-lock with a drum, I had to cop that switch. And send the kids round there to go and drop that prick. Make sure you get them. Hella brooms and mops, got some shooters round me that might burn your top. And if you're rocking Njies, man, I'll jerk your watch. Cause I'm the boss of the pool like Jurgen Klopp. Trust me. I'm with a 30 squad, free me dogs out the can, I got bearded dog. You know the grand power's there, but I prefer the Glock. You know we ain't selling straps, I prefer a swap. Man, I built for war. Look around me, I swear there's always straps galore. A 3/8 special, but I prefer the 4s. A man, I quick to clap, no round of applause.
Make sure you got that shit. Make sure you got that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Just go and cop that shit. And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Airstyle, man. Like I said, these remixes, bro, too cold. Too cold, blood. Like I said, he needs to hit money next, though. You can't stop here, blood. We need another, like, 2 or 3 more. You
Make
get
sure
me?
you got that shit. Make sure you got it. Make sure you got that
My
shit.
ears, man.
And if you ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit, you get me?
God damn.
Just go and cop that shit, you get me? Cop it. Just go and cop that shit.
Well,
And
is
if
that
you
it?
ain't got that shit, then cop that shit. But don't be a little bum and go and rob that shit.
Yeah, I don't like that he just did the preview of. I was gonna say I don't like how we went back in all of the previous videos and them thing and show all of them. I was gonna be like, yeah, it's gonna be video done in it, bro. Remix is done in that, bro. Oh man, he needed to hit money though, man. Money would have been it, you get me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. I still love the remixes that he gave us though, either way in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to man like Aystar. Just don't go back on a mad hiatus again in that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get me? Consistency, man. That's what we need. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one though. Shout out to man like Aystar and everyone that jumped on the remix and that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cold little time and moment and them thing there. And I'll catch you man the next one. It's your boy Njies. And I'm gone, man. Yo, last time I stepped off, took a 15. Back to back, went yard, took a 16. 06 to 14 was a big dream on road. Me, my G's with big schemes. 10-10, real charges, ya know. Chill the plan, real party, ya know. On block, real vibes with ya know. Pressure bro in my baggage, ya know. Running round 20 deep, no gang ting. Block name, Rockstar, real stamping.